Imagine waking up one morning feeling completely normal, totally unaware that your body is slowly, silently collapsing from the inside. It's not because you've been binging on junk food, and it's not because of old age. It's because you've stopped eating fruits. At first, you feel fine. Maybe you even feel a little proud of yourself for cutting back on sugar. But deep inside, on a cellular level, your body is starving. The first few days, you might not notice a thing. But the deficiency begins its quiet work. Your immune system, the frontline defense against illness, starts to weaken as your vitamin C levels plummet. A small paper cut that used to heal in a day now takes 3. A tiny bruise seems to linger forever. Then, you might notice your gums bleeding a little when you brush your teeth. You dismiss it, thinking you just brushed too hard. But it's a classic early sign. Your skin, which used to have a natural, healthy glow, starts to look dull and tired. A persistent fatigue creeps into your days, a bone-deep exhaustion that even a full 8 hours of sleep can't seem to shake. You wake up feeling like you never went to bed. Inside your bloodstream, a silent fire is raging. It's called oxidative stress. Without the antioxidants from fruits, this fire burns through your healthy cells, and your body is struggling to put it out. See, fruits are our primary source of antioxidants. These are the tiny shields that protect us from free radicals, which are unstable molecules created by everyday stress, pollution, and processed foods. Without these shields, your cells are left vulnerable and exposed. Your organs start to feel the strain. Your liver, your body's main detoxifier, has to work overtime to process the accumulating toxins that fruits would have helped neutralize. Your kidneys strain to filter your blood, which can become thicker and less fluid without the hydration and potassium from fruits. And your heart begins to feel the pressure. As the days turn into weeks, your brain chemistry begins to shift. Serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter, starts to drop. You might find yourself having more mood swings, feeling irritable or anxious for no apparent reason. A mental fog descends, making it hard to concentrate. You forget little things, like where you put your keys or what you were about to say. This isn't just you being forgetful. It's a direct consequence of your brain being deprived of essential nutrients. Then, your digestive system grinds to a halt. Without the soluble and insoluble fiber from fruits, your gut slows down dramatically. You start experiencing constipation, uncomfortable bloating, and a general feeling of heaviness. The friendly bacteria in your intestines, your microbiome, are crying out for the natural prebiotics and fibers that only fruits can provide. Without them, the bad bacteria begin to take over, leading to gut imbalance and inflammation that can affect your entire body. Your body becomes more acidic. Inflammation, the root of so many chronic diseases, starts to rise. You might even feel it in your joints, a new ache or stiffness that wasn't there before. Your body's ability to produce collagen, the protein that keeps your skin firm and your joints healthy, starts to break down. Wrinkles form faster, your skin sags, and you might even notice your hair thinning or becoming more brittle. These are all signs that your body's internal repair system has lost its key fuel. The absence of fruits also means you're missing out on a whole host of essential micronutrients. Think of potassium, crucial for regulating blood pressure and heart function. Think of folate, vital for cell growth and preventing certain birth defects. And think of phytonutrients, the special plant compounds that have powerful protective effects on our hearts and arteries. Slowly, silently, your blood vessels start to lose their flexibility. They become stiffer, making it harder for your heart to pump blood. Your cholesterol levels, particularly the bad LDL cholesterol, begin to creep upward. Your blood pressure starts to rise. The danger is completely invisible. You can't feel your arteries hardening or your cholesterol rising. By the time you finally notice that something is seriously wrong, your body may have already aged years faster than it should have. The internal damage is done. But here's the incredible part. Here's the twist. The moment you reintroduce fruits into your diet, magic begins. It's almost instantaneous. Within just a few days, your hydration levels improve. That dull, tired skin starts to get its glow back. Your digestion resets, and that heavy, bloated feeling begins to disappear. Your energy surges back, that persistent fatigue lifts, and you wake up feeling refreshed. The antioxidants get straight to work, rushing through your system to repair cell damage and put out that fire of oxidative stress. The vitamin C floods your system, immediately strengthening your immune response and rebuilding your collagen. The fiber acts like a gentle brush, cleansing your gut, feeding your good bacteria, and restoring balance to your digestive tract. It's like your entire body just exhales in relief. It's like a complex machine that's been running without oil for years, finally getting the lubrication it so desperately needs. Everything just starts working better. Fruits aren't just sweet snacks or a source of sugar to be feared. They are biochemical weapons designed by nature to protect you, to heal you, and to keep you vibrant. Every single apple, every banana, every handful of berries contains life codes that your body recognizes instantly. They are packed with the exact nutrients in the perfect combination that your cells need to thrive. So, the next time you think about skipping that piece of fruit, remember this story. Remember the silent collapse that happens on the inside. Because without fruits, you're not just missing out on a few vitamins. You're missing out on the very essence of what keeps you alive and well. Fruit isn't just food, it's the language your body speaks to stay alive. Thank you so much for watching. If this video opened your eyes, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content to help you live your healthiest life. See you in the next one. You've probably heard that you should eat your fruits, but have you ever wondered what really happens if you just stop? For a long, long time? We're not talking about a few days or even a few weeks. What if you went months or even years without a single piece of fruit? It sounds extreme, but for many people, this is their reality. And the consequences are far more serious than just missing out on a tasty snack. The initial signs might be subtle. You might feel a little more tired, maybe your skin looks a bit dull. But behind the scenes, a much more dangerous process is starting. This is the second stage of fruit deprivation, and it's where your body begins to send out desperate warning signals. The problem starts deep inside you, at the cellular level. Think of your cells as tiny cities, and inside each city are power plants called mitochondria. These power plants are responsible for creating all the energy your body needs to function, from blinking your eyes to thinking a thought. Normally, these mitochondria thrive on the natural sugars and powerful antioxidants found in fruits. But when you cut fruits out completely, these power plants start to falter. They sputter. They struggle. The entire energy cycle that keeps you going slows down to a crawl. This is why you might feel perpetually tired even after a full night's sleep. It's not just in your head. Your body is literally running on fumes. Now, let's talk about your skin. Your skin is your body's largest organ, and it's one of the first places to show signs of internal distress. Fruits are packed with vitamin C, which is absolutely essential for producing collagen. Collagen is the protein that gives your skin its firmness, its elasticity, its youthful bounce. Without a steady supply of vitamin C from fruits, your collagen production plummets. Your skin starts to lose its structure, becoming saggy and less elastic. You might notice fine lines appearing sooner than they should, but it gets worse. As your immune system weakens from the lack of essential phytonutrients found in fruits, your skin becomes more vulnerable. You might start seeing small, unexplained spots. Some people call them age spots, but they can appear at any age when your body is under nutritional stress. Rashes might pop up more frequently. Your skin might become more susceptible to fungal infections that it would normally fight off with ease. Your body is losing its first line of defense. While these changes are happening on the outside, a silent, more sinister process is unfolding inside your body. Let's look at your cardiovascular system. The flavonoids and potassium in fruits help keep your arteries flexible and your blood pressure in check. Without them, your arteries can begin to harden. This is a condition known as arteriosclerosis. Your heart has to pump harder and harder to push blood through these stiffening vessels. Your blood flow becomes less efficient, meaning less oxygen and fewer nutrients are reaching your vital organs. This puts an immense strain on your heart over time, silently increasing your risk for major health problems down the road. At this point, your body is in a state of what I call nutritional emergency. It's desperately trying to survive, so it starts to pull essential minerals from wherever it can find them. It will literally steal calcium and magnesium from your bones and tissues to keep critical functions running. The long-term result? Your bones become weaker, more brittle, and more prone to fractures. Your nails might become thin and break easily. You might start experiencing sudden, painful muscle cramps, especially at night, as your mineral reserves are depleted. Your body is essentially cannibalizing itself to stay alive, but perhaps the most frightening changes of all happen in your brain. Your brain is a chemical factory, and it relies on specific nutrients to produce the chemicals that regulate your mood. Fruits provide not only natural sugars for quick energy, but also compounds that are precursors to neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. These are your happiness chemicals. They make you feel good, motivated, and calm. When you deprive your brain of these fruit-based building blocks, the production of dopamine and serotonin can drop significantly. Things that never used to bother you now set you off. A cloud of low-grade depression can settle in, making it hard to find joy in anything. You're not just in a bad mood. Your brain chemistry has been fundamentally altered. And we can't forget the gut. Your digestive system is home to trillions of bacteria, a complex ecosystem known as your gut microbiome. The fiber in fruits is the primary food source for the good bacteria in your gut. When you stop eating fruits, you starve them. The bad bacteria start to take over, leading to a state of imbalance called dysbiosis. Your digestion slows down. Food sits in your gut for longer, fermenting and producing gas. This can cause chronic bloating, discomfort, and pressure on your stomach walls. Your gut, which should be a source of nourishment, becomes a toxic environment. As all these systems begin to fail, your body tries its best to adapt. But in doing so, it starts to break down its own protective mechanisms. Your liver, the body's main detoxification organ, becomes overwhelmed. It can no longer effectively filter out toxins from your blood. This can lead to a constant sense of fatigue and a feeling of heaviness that you just can't shake. You might notice that your breath has a slightly sour or unpleasant smell, no matter how often you brush your teeth. Your skin, starved of nutrients and overloaded with toxins, becomes dull and lifeless. Even your sleep quality declines, as your body struggles to repair itself overnight. Every single system in your body is screaming for balance. But the terrifying part is that you probably won't hear it. Because these changes happen so slowly, so quietly, so invisibly over months and years, you just get used to feeling not great. You accept fatigue, bad skin, and irritability as your new normal. Then one day, something happens. Maybe you're at a party and you absent-mindedly pick up a slice of orange, or a friend offers you a piece of fresh, juicy mango. You take a bite. And in that moment, something incredible happens inside you. It's like a switch is flipped. Your body reacts almost instantly. The cells in your mouth and stomach immediately begin absorbing the natural sugars and vitamins. These nutrients hit your bloodstream, and your mitochondria, those tired little power plants, suddenly roar back to life. Your blood vessels dilate thanks to the natural compounds in the fruit, and oxygen-rich blood flows more freely to every corner of your body. Your brain lights up. The influx of natural sugars and precursors for neurotransmitters triggers a rise in serotonin. Within minutes, you feel more alert, more energetic, more alive. A sense of well-being washes over you. It's a feeling you haven't had in a very, very long time. Why does this happen so quickly? Because fruits are not just a random collection of vitamins and sugar. They are living information. They contain enzymes, flavonoids, and thousands of bioactive compounds that our bodies have evolved to recognize over millions of years. These compounds speak a language that your DNA understands. When you remove fruits from your diet for a long time, your body forgets that language. It's like a computer that has lost its operating system. It can still perform basic functions, but it's slow, inefficient, and prone to crashing. But when you reintroduce fruits, your cells remember. They remember who they are meant to be. The operating system reboots. So the next time someone tells you that fruits are just sugar and you should avoid them, remember this. Nature doesn't create sweet poison. It creates sweet healing. Every vibrant color, every intoxicating flavor, every beautiful aroma of a fruit is a coded message of life and health, meant specifically for your body. When you ignore that message for long enough, your body begins to forget how to live fully. It forgets how to generate energy efficiently, how to defend itself, how to feel happy. Fruits aren't optional. They are not a diet trend or something you eat only when you're trying to be unhealthy. They are fundamental to our human design. They are a non-negotiable part of our biological instruction manual. So please, eat them daily. Eat a variety of them. Eat them not as a chore, but as a way to communicate with your body's deepest intelligence. Because true, lasting health isn't found in a pill or a complicated medical procedure. It's found in reconnecting with what nature designed for you from the very beginning. Your body is waiting to hear that beautiful, life-giving language again. Don't keep it waiting any longer. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into how your body really works.